Hello, Mr. Ed. Back at the wood shop. Today is December 12th, 2015, and today I'm been working on and we'll be now assembling these double screen dividing boards. These boards I will be using in the springtime when I do the splits. That will actually be placed between the high bodies. And to separate the high bodies, I'll place the screen board between the two of them. And if you'll notice, I've got a hole cut out right here, which will become the new entrance. And when I put the board on it, I'll actually place the board opposite to where the original hive opening would be, which, say, if this was the front of the hive, the bees would be entering here, will now be making it back here. That way, the bees in this box, this will now be their opening to get inside of into their hive. So I've been working on cutting out all the pieces today, and let me give you a shot of some of the stuff I've got and some of the setups that I've used to do it. So this is the pieces that I've been working on today, cutting them out. I've just used plywood for my basic material, since I've got plenty of that. And I've just gone ahead and basically just ripped it to a width. I think I used 2 inches on this, and I think on the entrances I used 3 inches or 2 3/4, something like that. And I just took all the widths and I brought them over to my chop saw right there, set my stops on it, and cut everything to length. Just figure out your dimension is what, 16 1/4 by 20 inches, and you make your screen board accordingly. So the two sides are right there, and then on the entrance and the other interior pieces, you have holes drilled in it that a screw will then go through that and into the side piece. On these entrances, they're pretty interesting. Let me walk over to the drill press and show you the setup that I got over there. Here's the drill press that I was using today, and basically it's just a 3-inch Forester bit hooked on there, and I've got a fence set up, and I made a mark on the fence right there, you can see it. And all I did, my boards were all cut to the same length, so I just placed the board into it, brought it to my mark, and once I had it on the mark, I just came down with the bit, and I had it set for a certain depth, and it stops automatically, and you just drill it out. You can tell these made a lot of shavings cutting these things out, but they work very well. It's a good little bit, so it gives you about a 2.5-inch opening for the bees to get into, which is plenty enough. Alright, let me go back and show you what else I got. The screen right here, I just got some, I'm using the fiberglass mosquito screen. It's a lot easier to cut than that metal screen, and it doesn't cut your hands when you're cutting as much. And it worked out real well with the lengths of material I was using. And since I'm building like 35 of these dividing boards, I needed quite a lot of the screen, so I've got my stack already. And that's about it as far as material. It's the basics of the screen board. You just have your ends and your sides, and that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and put the camera back on the stand and show you how one of these things assembled, how it's done. So to assemble the frame, just a matter of getting a couple of your pieces together, your 2 ends, an entrance, and 2 of the other lengths. Cover that. And, only really one thing I've really got to make sure of is that I make sure I put the entrance of the hive facing this way, which is the way to be. So just put them in there, one at each end, and just guess at this middle one. It doesn't really matter. It's just in there for support. Bring it together. Grab a couple of your screws. I've got a corner right here, so I know it's going to be pretty square. Match that one up to the end. Turn it around. There you have the frame put together. Next thing I do is put on the screen. I put the screen on just using a staple gun, and just use a regular staple, not a big one, just a thin one. One, flip it over. There you have it. A double screen dividing board. Ready to go. Well, I've got a bunch more of them to put together today. I know I won't get them all done today, but I'll get a few of them done. I'm going to get busy on that. And that's about all I have for you today. Thanks for watching. Keep on watching. I'll be making a lot more, I hope. And God bless always. Merry Christmas. Mr. Ed, out.